Morning. Who did I miss? And it's still snowing. Yuck. I'm in Waterloo, New York. It's a Petro exit 41 and on the throughway. There's a big Petro. Lots of parking in here. I got one that's fairly close to the building. Ta-da! And well, I don't have to pay for it. Boss man sending me Snapchats. He's down in New Jersey. Yeah, he's at the Petro, New Jersey, down there off of 295. I can't remember the name of that little town down there. I haven't been down there in a long time. Anyway, that's where he's at. We got our new logs, our new ELD logbook. Come to find out, I guess we're having problems with it. One of our other drivers also having problems with it. So we have a new one. It's an updated version. What they did was they updated it. So it's now, instead of being just ELD Mandate, it's ELD Mandate Plus. I just installed it, got it up and running. It seems like it's okay. I haven't messed with it because I'm off duty and I don't want to mess with it and go on duty by accident. I just got it done, so I'm off duty until Thursday morning. So I ain't going to mess with it till then. I don't want to accidentally mess up my 34-hour break. That boy got a lot of snow falling off his truck over here. Anyway, I see out of the corner of my eye, it's like, what the hell is that? Pardon me. So that's the thing. What I ended up doing, I guess I should have showed y'all, huh? Let's see if I can do this without. What I ended up doing was a paper log. And my handwriting sucks, so don't tell me about my handwriting. I know it sucks. Mom always told me to be a doctor or a truck driver. My handwriting is horrible. And I don't have a ruler, but my lines are not the straightest, prettiest. So, because that one messed up, yesterday and today, I'm using paper log. That way, that way if the OT asks, because the other one messed up, so if they ask, they say, well, with the whole new update and everything, something went wrong. It wasn't showing our location, and it wasn't supposed to trigger as soon as I moved the truck. But the main thing was it wasn't showing our location. So there's that. And one of our other drivers had the same problem. He had the same problem. Wasn't showing where he was. So we have a new one. So I'm going to put this one to go off duty the rest of the day. And I'm not sure how that's going to work. Well, I guess. Anyway, I'll start that one on Thursday morning. I'll go on duty then. That way I got my 34-hour break and starting on a new day. So everything should be good there. The DOT asked. I'm the only one messed up. This is what I got. Also, boss man emailed me my the last 8 days if I do get stopped, because you have to have 8 days worth of logs. But so if you get inspected, they go back 8 days. Um, so you always have to have 8 days worth of logs in your possession in case they ask for it. So he emails those to me. So if they ask for them, I can show them. Here's my logs. They can go through it. That's the thing with the whole ELD thing. You have to email everything back and forth, and I don't like it. I mean, I like the ELD as far as it's easy to use. It's easy to remember to use it. Now it doesn't. Now, since yesterday, it's all automatic. As soon as you, well, it's supposed to be as soon as I move, but some people are as soon as they move. But yeah, and it finds your location easier. Well, now for me it's not that big a deal, but it used to be back when I first started driving. I was always looking up, where the hell am I at? Looking on the map, trying to find the nearest town, because I might be out in the middle of nowhere on some rest area or something. Find the nearest town, and okay, that's where I'm at. Yeah. Or put down mile markers and stuff like that. If you knew what the mile marker was. Some people don't pay attention to mile markers. There's a guy broke down. Where was I? Somewhere in Wyoming, I think. He goes on the radio. Can somebody tell me what mile marker I'm at? Like, pay attention. You should know about where you're pretty close to where you're at all the time, just in case. And now you got, GPS and your phone and everything else to tell you right where you're at. Anyway, so yeah, I'm doing paper. Well, I was. Not anymore since I'm off duty today. Slow down there, big boy. Jesus Christ, man. Nice truck, but you're gonna fuck it up the way you're driving. Oh yeah, just run it. Are you gonna run the light too? Oh. Jesus Christ, man. Some people's children. Now, that's the thing with this EOD. This is what I'm talking about. People just driving like maniacs, doing stupid shit. And we're in a parking lot, man. People walking around here all over the place. It's icy road, snow-packed road. That's the mess with this. People are rushing. Well, some of them are. You got people like Prime, who, they don't get a hurry for nothing. They don't care. They probably got 10 days to get wherever the hell they're going. Me and the boss were talking about it, coming back from our butter loads from Boise to Long Island. If you pick up in Jerome, it's not too big a deal, because you're actually 100 and something miles closer. If you pick up in Nampa, he said we might not be able to make it in 4 days with the ELD, because now every time you move. But now what they're doing is they're setting it, at least with the ELD mandate, we've got the E-log we use, they're setting it, I forget what speed, it's like 5 to 10 mile an hour, maybe 15. That you can move, and if you bust that speed, it'll trigger it. And that's what I thought yesterday. You told me, it should be 5 to 15 mile an hour. So I kept it under 5. I just idled in first gear. But as soon as I moved, it triggered and put me on duty. It wasn't supposed to do that. So that's why I was all stressed out yesterday, because I was like, shit, fuck. But it worked out. So I'm on paper now, or it was. So we deleted that app and got the new one. They came out, they updated it. So now it's Mandate Plus. But it's all different. The whole setup, the GUI, the whole thing's different. I gotta get used to what does what and how to do it. And it's on iPhone or iPad, and I'm not an Apple person. Apple. Anywho, so yeah, we discussed, you might not be able to make those if you pick up in Nampa. You might be short on hours to get all the way there because of the distance and all the moving around. Because, well, I don't know. I think we can do it. Just have to be real careful about moving. And you have to show up the night before. So you got a clean break-in. And the thing is they don't have any parking overnight. The nearest place to park is over a mile away. And you try to pull out on that road at 2 miles an hour and try to drive it, you're going to get... Cop's going to pull you over and say you're impeding traffic and write your big old ticket. Yeah, we get tickets for impeding traffic. Yeah. I got one of those in New Jersey. $89. Yeah. So, and that place doesn't have overnight parking. They could have overnight parking if they weren't so, secure conscious. They have room to, well, there couldn't have been a lot of trucks in here, but they can get probably 10 or so trucks. And then you can park a couple out on the street. The problem is where they're located. They're located right in the middle of a residential neighborhood. You have to drive through this residential neighborhood down to them. And then you turn, you're right next to some houses, and then there's your place. If you park out on the street, you're parked right across the street from a couple of houses, and those guys who don't have APUs, or even us who do, the noise might bug them. They don't like us to park out there, but they let us park on the street. They won't let us park on the property. If they would, that'd be help. Because they can get probably 10 or more trucks in there. And I would save, if I could park overnight there, that would allow me to get my break there. And then I can idle from there around to the dock and move around, slow, and not set my thing off. It'd be okay. Now there is a thing they put on here, it's yard move. But I don't know that if you use the yard move thing on here, if that puts you on duty. I think it does. But it allows you to move around the yard. I think what it does is it uses your on-duty time, on-duty not driving, to do yard moves instead of using driving. That's what I think it does. I've never used it, so we will see. Oh. And then you have a personal conveyance. You can use that. You can go off duty when you get somewhere. And if you're empty, you're not under dispatch, you're not under a load, you could use your personal conveyance to do just about anything. Technically, personal conveyance, you need to be bobtail, I think. So at least empty. But you can go to the store. You can go to you can go watch a movie if you want to. You can drive around. You basically you're using it as your personal car, and you can do whatever you want as long as you're not under a dispatch. If you're under a dispatch, I mean, you can do a personal conveyance, like you can park, drop your trailer. You're free to do whatever you want. You're off duty, as long as you're not responsible for that load. But now then, you can also use that off-duty driving as, you say you get somewhere and you unload there, you're off duty, they get you empty, you're not allowed to park there over, after you're empty or whatever. Then you use that as force. You put on there force moved by a shipper or receiver. But you're only allowed to go to the next safe place to park. So you're limited with that. Yeah, so this whole ELD thing might get us messed up on that. I don't think it will, though. I think we'll be okay. Like I say, as long as you got a full brake in, I don't think it'll be that much of a problem. We'll see. Some of our loads it might, though, because they don't have a lot of time on them. Like if we pick up Friday in Parma, pick up onions in Parma, and deliver Monday in New Jersey or New York, then you may not make it. You may have to reschedule and add a day to it, which means, like I told you yesterday, adds a day to your shipping time and cuts a day off your shelf life. Yep. And it might raise the prices. You might pay more for something that doesn't last as long. Our T-loads should be fine, because if we got to pick up on Thursday, we got 5 days to get to Boise. That's plenty of time. Plenty of time. So we ain't worried about that one. Just the loads out here. So those are usually short run. Pick up Thursday, be here Monday. Anyway, I'm just rambling again. I'll get up here. Talk to y'all guys later. Bye.